Hey, welcome back. Today, I'll show you how to create these bitmap effects using BITSHIFT. If you've downloaded BITSHIFT Lite, unzip the folder and make sure to read the text file before getting started. If you're interested in BITSHIFT Pro, just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll help you get it. Let's start with Lite, then we'll move on to Pro. Installation is super easy. Open the ATN folder, double-click the action file, and Photoshop will load it automatically. Then go to Window, Actions, and you'll find BITSHIFT in your Actions panel. Load your image, select Classic Bitmap, make sure your image layer is selected, then hit play. That's it. Classic Bitmap comes with a few editable layers. You can change the hue, adjust the saturation, keep only the glow, disable the glow completely, or remove the color altogether. Play around with the settings and see what works best for your image. One trick I really like is bringing back the original colors. Just place your original image above the result and try blend modes like darker color, lighten, or hard light. Lowering the opacity can create some really nice variations. And Classic Bitmap scale, this isn't a completely new style. It's simply a scaled version of Classic Bitmap, so everything works exactly the same. Next up is Line Bitmap. This one adds a clean line texture and gives your image a different look. You can adjust the line opacity, enable or disable the wind effect, and customize the gradient colors. Like before, you can also blend your original image back in to create even more variations. That wraps up BITSHIFT Lite. The first three actions are the same as Lite. The real difference starts here. BITSHIFT Pro adds 4 brand new styles, and every one of them is fully customizable. In Hue Color Glow Bitmap, you can completely change the gradient colors, disable them, or switch back to a clean black and white bitmap. Even without the gradient, this style looks very different from the classic bitmap. You can also adjust the opacity, try different blend modes, or bring back your original colors just like we did earlier. CRT Bitmap, before using this one, make sure you've installed the included pattern from the PAT folder. Just double-click the pattern file once. If Photoshop doesn't load it automatically, Simply select it manually inside the pattern overlay settings and select that. Now for the fun part. You can switch between the original colors and the gradient version. Change the gradient to any color you like. Create an old-school green CRT look. Adjust the pattern scale and fine-tune the levels. Levels are especially important because every image has different lighting and contrast. A few small adjustments can completely change the final result. Halftone Bitmap. This style combines halftone and bitmap into one effect. You can use the original colors, replace them with your own, or mix both together. Inside the scale folder, you'll find different halftone sizes. Larger dots create a bolder look, while smaller dots preserve more detail. Finally, we have Dots Diffusion Bitmap. This is probably my favorite style in the pack. It works similarly to Halftone Bitmap, but has a much more analog feel. You can adjust the glow, blur, colors, and diffusion scale to create everything from soft analog textures to retro Y2K-inspired looks. There's a lot of room to experiment here, so don't be afraid to play around with it. If you create something using BitShift, tag me on Instagram or send it over in a DM. I'd love to see what you make, and I'll be reposting some of my favorite designs. If you started with BitShift Lite and want all the extra styles and customization options, you can always upgrade to BITSHIFT Pro by messaging me on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Have fun creating, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.